these production machines, and that compares with the fastest Formula One lap record of just under 83 miles an hour. Quite incredible performance, and there he is, number 69, 21-year-old Jamie Whitham from Huddersfield. Morrison, Swann, Whitham. It's going to be a grandstand finish, this race. I can feel it in my boat. We're on lap 5. It's an 8-lap race. 3 laps to go at the end of this one. Morrison still leads, having taken the lead at the beginning of the race in the first corner at Coppice. But Swann is challenging him as hard as he can. You can see as they drop down to the lowest point there and go into the left-hander, there is about a 1-second lead between Morrison and Swann, but far less than that between Swann and Jamie Whitham as they come up to the mountain. Right, here they go. Morrison, Swann, Whitham, then it's McFarlane. But the first 3 are out on their own in terms of this race, and Brian Morrison actually looks to me as though he's got it sewn up, because he's controlling from the front. Whoa, nearly lost it. He lost time and distance there, and that's given Swann an opportunity to close up. It's given Jamie Whitham increased heart, because he will have seen it. Now, over the line they go, and the gap between Morrison leading and Swann in second place is a whisker under a second. Morrison, Swann, Whitham, McFarlane, Hurst, Johnson, Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Honda. 4 Hondas in the first 6. And that is Ray Swann, not on a Honda, on a Kawasaki. And then the Suzuki of Jamie Whitham. You can see how evenly matched the performance of these 3 different Japanese makes is. Here's the man from Kirkcaldy, the British production champion of 1987. That's Brian Morrison ahead of Ray Swann there, number 14. Ex-bakery salesman, there he is. Brian Morrison, 4-time Scottish champion. He's raced in New Zealand, he's raced in South Africa. And he very sensibly says he takes things as they come. He's not necessarily wanting to be a Grand Prix rider, but there is a scrap now between McFarlane, number 2, and Gainey, number 19, and that's the 4th position. And Jamie Whitham is now right up with Ray Swann in the green leathers. Jamie Whitham challenging Ray Swann for second place on lap 6. Now, you may see the machine start to slide around a bit, and that's because they are all on road tyres, which are just about stretched at their limits, I would thought, for this sort of thing. And they tend to overheat, they tend to get a bit slidey, and that's exactly what happened to Morrison. Jamie Whitham, 1 minute 39.1. 78.97 miles an hour. An absolutely terrific new lap record as Morrison goes into Coppice very clearly in the lead, but Whitham equally clearly right on the rear wheel of Ray Swann's Kawasaki on lap 7 out of 8. Morrison, I think, has got it sewn up. The man who's leading the championship, Brian Morrison, with 57 points to Ray Swann's 45 points. So the man who's leading the championship is leading the race. The man who's second in the championship is second in the race, but will he be for much longer? Because look at the way 69 Jamie Whitham's going. Jamie was first in the 750 race at Carnaby, first in the 750 race at Mallory. He was 4th in the 750cc. Oh, symmetry, absolutely as one. They heel over. Now into Mansfield. Those riders has got some 90 horsepower under his right wrist, and Whitham dives through on the inside. He's got the line here to get through, and he's through. Jamie Whitham up into second place ahead of Ray Swann. Now, can he pull away? He's certainly, well, there's 1 lap to go at the end of this one. I can't see that he can possibly catch, never mind get past Brian Morrison. But that was a beautiful bit of riding. He timed it to perfection. His approach into the left-hander before the mountain, dived through, took Ray Swann and second place, and is now going for another record lap. 1 minute 38.9 so far is Jamie Whitham's fastest lap. They are now, Brian Morrison is into his last lap ahead of Jamie Whitham. going into the right-hander at Charlie's Bend, named after Charles Wilkinson, the man who initiated and developed this Cadwell Park. Oh, whoops! Now you see what I mean, both road tyres, and it demonstrates what superb reflexes these riders have got, because Whitham caught it immediately, but that's given Ray Swann the opportunity to close up again. This second place is crucial to Ray Swann. At the present moment, he is on 10 points for third place in the points in the championship. If he can finish ahead of Whitham, it gives him another 2 points. But all the time, Morrison, number 1, looks as though he is increasing his championship lead. He's on the last lap on for 15 points to add to the 57 he already has. He's going to do that very easily, because he's just got to go round the left-hander now, over the mountain, through Hall Bend, the hairpin and barn corner to complete the race. Jamie Whitham really going for it. Look at the gap he's pulled out between himself and Ray Swann in just 1 lap. Swann, number 14, in third position. So it's Honda leading, number 1, and winning. Suzuki, number 69, Jamie Whitham, second. Kawasaki, number 14, Ray Swann, third. The checkered flag is out. Brian Morrison is the man who sees it first and wins this senior stock race from Jamie Whitham on the Suzuki second. Ray Swann on the Kawasaki third. In fourth position is Eric McFarlane. Fifth is Gainey, and in sixth place Jeff Johnson. There is the winner, and the man with